Yancey, it's your old pal 3Bean, and I'm here to talk to you about fractions. Now, I know a lot of people wet their pants when they hear that word, but don't worry, Yance. Your old pal 3Bean will be there to catch you when you fall. What are you waiting for, Yancey? Let's get started. Our first example is 3 plus 2/7. That's a whole number plus a fraction. That's the best and easiest case for you, Yance. All you gotta do is multiply that number times the denominator and then add your product to the numerator. Easy. Now watch how easy this is. See that 3 and that 7? We're gonna multiply those together to get 21. Take your 21 and then you're gonna add it to that 2 to give you your final answer of 23/7. Next! Our second example is 5 minus 1/8. Get a problem with subtraction, Yancey? Forget it! The rules are the same. Take your 5, take your 8, and multiply them together. That'll give you 40. Then you take that 40 and you add it to your -1. -1 plus 40, that's 39. The answer is 39/8. Easy, Yance! The rest of our examples are going to be fractions plus fractions. Don't cry yet, Yancey. It ain't hard. First example is 1/3 plus 5/6. In order to add two fractions, I need to have a common denominator. If the two things aren't the same in the beginning, that means I gotta change one or both of them using multiplication. Sometimes, Yancey, I can save myself some trouble if I know that I can multiply one of my denominators into the other. This time my denominators are 3 and 6. You know I can turn 3 into 6 by multiplying times 2. When you do it in the denominator, you gotta do that in the top. Otherwise, you're starting with a different fraction. So when I rewrite this, I'm gonna get 2/6 plus 5/6 all together. That gives me 7/6. Gosh, why do people cry about this? Next up, we got 1/2 minus 3/10. This time my denominators are 2 and 10. I know I can turn 2 into 10 by multiplying by 5. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 5 and 1 times 5. And that's going to give me 5/10 minus 3/10. Altogether, that gives me 2/10. But wait, Yance, 2 and 10 are both even. I can divide them both by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So my answer is 1/5. And now on to our last example, 3/8 plus 7/12. Now in this example, our denominators are 8 and 12. Now there's no way I could turn 8 into 12, so that means I gotta change both fractions. In order to do that, I need to find the least common multiple. So we'll list out the multiples of 8 and 12. We get 8, 16, and 24 for 8. And then we do 12 and 24. Look at that, Yancey! They match! To get to 24 with 8, I had to multiply times 3. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom of that fraction by 3. Then to get to 24 with 12, I had to multiply times 2. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom of that fraction times 2. Altogether, that's going to give us 9/24 plus 14/24. And when you add those together, you're going to get 23/24. Holy cow, Yance, that was so hard. So that's it. That's how you add and subtract fractions. If you still think it's hard, Yance, keep practicing. That's how you learn. Good luck.